We are loaded into Disco Bloodbath. And with game number 2 between these two players right now, Ro8 taking the first game, but can this player bring it back? And the right side, in the blue, it is Alicia. And in the left-hand side, the one and only, the former world champion of the world, it is Rogue. Oh, man. Let's see what happens now, though. This is very much a swarm hosty map. Can make a Nidus here, Nidus here, Nidus here, and Nidus here, and Nidus here. And they're all very effective, as you can get into the main base, or into the third base, or into the fourth base. And it's all just a nightmare. It's a massive, massive nightmare. Rogue taking that natural. Gonna play it safe still, putting that Overlord onto the natural base just to spot any cannon shenaniganry. And Alicia knows as well. He's not going to build any cannons. He's still going to open up pretty standard from here. And he's just going to scout directly into Rogue's base. I mean, it doesn't mean that Alicia's not doing anything cheeky, that Rogue is not ready to do anything cheeky himself. Although, judging from the rush distance on this very map, I doubt that just a little bit. I doubt that he would do anything really fast-paced. I mean, not fast-paced, but I mean... any fast timing attacks, you know. There you go. The server core is being put down by Alicia, and that's going to be the start of the tech path for the Protoss player. Scout the spawning pool as well. And, yeah. So far, pretty damn chill on both sides. The second gas is being taken, of course, by Alicia, preparing himself to go into that new tech. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for Stargate again, although it did not work for him much. I mean, Rogue just kind of, just busted him as soon as he saw the Stargate. So we'll see what he wants to go for. So far, an Adept is going to be the unit of choice. And, I mean, we're pretty much at the gas here where he can put any tech building he wants down right now, but he's still hesitating just a little bit. I don't know if he knows what he wants to do. Looks like he was focused on blocking that third base, but we do see that Stargate actually coming out for Alicia, so he's going to be going for those air units once again, but he might not go for the mass void rays, if you know what I mean. I mean, Rogue just looking around here just to make sure there's no shenanigans in terms of proxy Stargates or anything, as he didn't say anything at all. In fact, Rogue, what he opts to do is only have one Overlord into the natural, and I mean, there's not much the Protoss can do, as you're not going to make a Stalker this early on. You're just going to make 2 Adepts, so he just wants to know what is going on. Is he taking the gases? And where do we go from here? That Overlord is quite comfortable right now. There is no danger at all. And this time, look at that. This time, Alicia is going to be going for that Phoenix first. He wants to take care of that map control. Does not want to prioritize the Oracle too much. He's probably going to put Oracle second, as it will allow him to get a third base much easier. And actually, Twilight Council is going to be the tech of choice here. No extra gates, just directly into the Twilight with an extra gate as well. And he's going to stay very, very defensive is Alicia, which is going to signal Rogue that he can drone as much as he wants pretty much. All he has to do is put down 1 Spore Crawler, 2 Spore Crawler, and then just defend the middle. At that point. Robo as well coming out for Alicia. I think he just made 1 Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, single Phoenix just to clear out Overlords. Kind of an investment, not going to lie. But it's probably just to throw Rogue off just a little bit. He is going to find maybe 1 more Overlord. Oh, looks like no. Not quite. And Rogue very conservative with his Overlords, already bringing them back to his bases. And yeah, he's actually going to be going into Ro8, and he might want to go for another bust at this point. We'll see. And Alicia just scouting around. This is not a hallucination. This is 100% real. And he's going to take 100% real damage right now. Oof. Okay, finds 1 Overlord, but I don't think he's going to go for it, as the Overlord is going to be coming back towards the natural base, and is going to be defended by those Queens as well. He's still on that Queen production, I believe. No, 2 Ro8s. Now this is Rogue in a nutshell here. Ro8 number 1, Ro8 number 2, and he might actually go for a burrow move crazy attack. Is he going to go for... oh, no, okay, never mind. God damn it. I was hyped there for a second. I thought Ro8 was going 5,000 IQ roaches right now, but no. Pneumatized Carapace is here for Ro8, and he's going to want to scout what is the follow-up, because he only saw one Phoenix so far, which is kind of strange. And he's going to be seeing that Templar Archives with the Robo, the Everythings, the Forge, and double Archons here. It's going to be an Archon draw follow-up from the Phoenix opening, so... let's see how much damage this actually does. He's actually going to go up here with these links and see what he can find from there. The third base is already down. Not much defense, though. He has 2 Adepts. That's pretty much the extent of it. He doesn't have an Oracle, but I mean, he's forcing the units to stay on his side of the map anyway. And now look at this. Alicia finally doing damage for once in this series. And these Archons doing really well right now. No Roaches on the map just yet. No Observers right as well, but Observer actually just arrived here. And he's going to be able to clear this creep out quite nicely. This Observer just has to kind of catch up. Well... Okay, and a 1. And a 2. Nice. And so he clears that creep. It's going to allow him to do maybe a little bit of a stronger timing push from there. But looks like Rogue is starting to push that creep a little bit farther on the right side as well. The Observer wants to scout what's going on. He sieges right there so you can see what's going on around here. And he's going to be able to maneuver his Warp Prism based on what he sees. He sees a lot of Queens and decides to go directly towards them, which is the exact genius move that you have to do. But he didn't lose. Oh, my God. SMH, my dude. This is not supposed to happen. You can't lose an Archon. Oh, man. I think it was all down to that Warp Prism deceleration right there. Because if you just, like, order it to just go pick up a unit, it's going to slow down just a little bit before it actually gets there. So, not the best move right there. And he's finally going to clear out these rocks to really defend any attacks that could be coming into the future. He's already going into his Hydras as well. He has the upgrade as well. I believe this is range. I think so. Yeah, this is definitely range. And it's going to be going against Archon Charge Law. Now, did he get Storm? I'm not sure if he actually did get Storm. But Hydras are on the way, and that is one thing that is certain. He's going to try and clear more of the creep so far. This is what Alicia's been doing very well right now. He's been clearing creep very, very well. And he has no vision towards the front of his base here. No economic damage at all, which is kind of... it's kind of a bummer. But, you know, Lurker Den on the way as well. But if you're not slowing Rogue down, like, what are you even doing? It's not going to help him that much in this game. Oh, man. Killing all the rocks. Making Dustin Browder very, very proud. He's going to be bringing this back, and Storm is finally on the way. There is a timing that Rogue can actually hit here, and he's actually pushing out right now. And this might hurt a lot. I mean, the army supply is almost doubled for Rogue, but he actually decides to turn back for a reason. Wait a minute. What is this? Come on, dude. Are you for real? Like, he can just go for a Nidus, but it's like, nah. Who needs a Nidus? Oh, wait, but the Nidus was kind of nerfed, wasn't it? Yeah, so with a Nidus nerf right now, what he's going to do is he's going to do Nidus 2.0, which is the massive, massive road drop. And I don't think Alicia knows anything about it. He's going to see it now as it all comes into his main base. He's like, oh, that's a push at the front. Oh, hell nah, bro. This is going to be a huge Zerg army into his main. There are 2 Archons there, but that's not going to help that much. He does pick them up, though, not losing them, which is very important, but he does lose the Phoenix at that point. Sniping the Robo, that's really, really big. And we can't actually continue the Immortal production, which is what he needs to be able to defend this properly. Now look at this. Even Lurkers going into the main, and he's already taking a siege position. This is a Doom drop. And what is his army doing? He's just kind of out here into the natural. He's not doing anything at all. He's finally going to walk up back into his main base, but I mean, these units are just going to siege this base right now. Okay, he is going to be losing those Lurkers for sure, but I mean, there's no answer to this main base army here. Okay, he's actually just picks it up. He goes out, and he's going to try and attack somewhere else. And that's a very, very nice by Rogue. Very nice attack, and he's taking a 5th base all the while behind us, with getting +2. And I believe the Hive just finished as well, instantly getting this range upgrade, which allows Lurkers to have 10 range. It's a massive amount of range. And he's going to change the game for sure. Once that upgrade kicks in, there's no telling. Actually, I mean, there's nothing that Alicia has that can kill Lurkers with 10 range, straight up. He's going to go for the drop. Once again, he's luring the army out. He's like, aha, look, my army is in front. Please notice me, senpai. And there's going to be, however, some stalkers here, and he does see that immediately. Snipes. Okay, 1, not 2, but 1. 3 lurkers, 4 lurkers still get out, and that's a lot of DPS right now. He tries to attack the front with these zealots, not accomplishing much at all, and there's a counterattack towards the third base as well. The army here in the middle being recalled into the main base. He's going to try and deal with this, and it is going to be cleaned up, but little does he know he's going to have to walk all the way to this third base now, and that's a long distance to walk, my dude. And, I mean, these Zerglings are already going to town on all of these workers, and these workers have to evacuate to the natural base right now. He might be able to defend this, but, I mean, this is massive damage. Is the third going to go down? Looks like it absolutely will before Alicia can actually do anything about it. And more reinforcements from the north as well. Alicia has a strong army, but Rogue suffocating his opponent. He's like, I killed the third base. There's nothing left for me to do. I'm just going to leave. I don't know what those twisty things were, but it happened. Fifth base is already here. He has 12 lurkers on the way. That's so many lurkers, and there's nothing he can actually do about it. Man, Rogue is totally styling on Alicia right now. He's actually dropping this back into the main base. There's nothing he can actually do. He's trying to build a cannon. He's trying to storm the Overlord straight up. That's not going to work. And he can't recall either because he did already use his recall just earlier to defend his base. And he's going to try and just gung-ho his way across the map right now. And these Zerglings just doing more and more damage. There's 3 cannons in the mineral line, so that's not going to help. He storms those roaches, but I mean, that's so many lurkers, and that's going to destroy the entire army of Alicia, and that's pretty much going to be your game. Look at those amount of lurkers. That's an insane amount of lurkers. There's nothing he can do about it right now except Tempest and or carries, and that's GG. Rogue makes it comfortable 2 games in a row.